sahneye çıktım. It feels very strange when you turn it on and come over here and then start talking. Strange feeling. Well, because anyone can watch this, I'm going to put this on YouTube, you know. Maybe it's going to be viral and I will hit 1 billion threshold. Because this is a hot topic, you know, builder design pattern. World is waiting for this information that I'm going to give to you. Well, this is another creation, how can I call it? Creative or creation? A design pattern that is creating objects, like factory design pattern. This one is also creating, yeah, creation, okay, good. Creation design pattern. So, we will talk about that and then quickly we will move on. I will finish, hopefully for today, the subject of these design patterns. I don't think that anything else will be left over. Well, we have this as an example that we have an assembly robot, which is having, you know, this robot is doing, you know, several things. Like it is getting parts and assembles and tests and stops. The one way of, you know, making this multi-purpose, because I can have different robots. That I have a robot, but it can be used on different settings. This is going to be driving my robot, so that means that it's not working. Is it?
Yeah, it's fine. It works, I guess.
Do I look okay with this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Keep an eye on this because every 30 minutes it stops because of customs issues. Okay, so I'm getting more and more happy because how many people were there with Emre? What was the?
You're feeling competition.
Yes, I'm jealous.
9,
Was it?
I think so. At least 9.
9? Okay. You counted it. That was
No.
You did it on purpose.
No,
Because there's 8
I
people.
counted it last time also.
Okay. All right. So there is 8 people. I need 2 more people coming.
I said at least 9.
At least 9. I don't know. No, Emre is a good guy. I mean, I like him too. He will watch this video, but maybe I don't know. So, well, one way of looking at that is we looked at it. That's one of the stupid, or not stupid. I shouldn't say that. Simple design patterns that maybe, you know, well, it's okay to call it a design pattern. But it is simple, but you know, template design pattern was very simple. It was just it's just a template. So you are using whatever part you want to use, and you specialize some of the parts that are needed to be specialized. So we can do it like that. We can turn this into an abstract class or abstract something. I don't know. Abstract class, yes. Not an interface. So some of the information is kept here, but if there are parts that needs to be differentiated, well, it is, for example, starting up the same way, in the same manner. If it is a cookie robot or an automotive robot, it is starting up the same manner. Well, when it's needed to get parts, then it is different between these two. So then you specialize it. Okay, so this is how you would be doing. So these are all robots, but some of them you can turn them into an automotive robot. Some of them you can turn them into a cookie robot. You can create either from this one or from this one. But this one is the abstract one. So, well, why do we need a differentiation? Well, there is a requirement change again. You know that's 9. You know, I will be happy if it is 11 then. 11 because it's more than 10, that we can say that we did it. The requirement change request is, it says we want to pick and choose each action the robot will perform. So we want to be able to pick up things when we are creating. Let's say that we created the object, but we are going to choose the ingredients. Its parts will be different. You know, we will choose them one by one. So how we can do this? This is the part that how we do it. We have a robot builder, and we are having different. Well, in this case, this is an interface. In this case, we have different methods to add different features into our robot. And a cookie robot builder is derived from here. So I will show you an example as well, step by step. So this means nothing to you at the moment, I know, but bear with me. I mean, okay, it doesn't tell us how it's working, but please wait. So in this builder pattern, okay, this is our director that, you know, the context. This is the part that we are interested in. We have this builder. This is the abstract part, or interface, the super type. We have built parts that we need several parts that we're going to be building. We have a concrete builder, and we're building an object, and we're building the parts that we want to have. So when I say, with this one, when I call this method, it is going to be adding that feature into my object, my class. So it will be an add-on. As an example, where is the example? Oh yeah, it is here. That we have, for example, the vacation builder. That we are creating a vacation. That's the object that this is going to be delivering to me. But this vacation will include, if I choose, you know, well, I must choose these things, like build the day. I know the days. You want a hotel? I can add a hotel. I can add some reservations, special events, tickets, you know, things like that. So when I call it, so my client, for example, within this, I'm calling this vacation builder, starting a vacation builder. Okay, this is my builder. So I say, okay, build the day, add hotel with this date in this hotel, you know, tickets, and then I got a plan. I got this object. I get this from the vacation builder. So I tell the vacation builder to create something for me. It readies it, it makes it, you know, it prepares it. But when I say, okay, give it to me, then it gives it to me. So it is ready, it builds it with all these parts, and then delivers it to me. So this is how it works. Okay, so at this point, I decided to look for more examples. And then I said, if I can find it. Yeah. Here it is. Oh, what is it? Oh, I don't know. Okay. So the best way is to search for it. I did it previously, so well, in Wikipedia I found a nice example for that. So this is what I call teaching with Google, and it is similar to learning with Google, that you Google things and learn it, and this is the counterpart of it. You know, this is I type things on Google and teach things. This is everything is changing with this, you know, Google. Well, we don't have any people from Google. I mean, there is no office in Turkey.
No, only sales.
Mainly marketing.
Sales or marketing.
I'm sorry then. That's an embarrassment for me. Yeah, I'm so sorry. She is from Microsoft, so we have a Microsoft Office for years. We're still using Google. Unfortunately, I'm using a Mac.
No worries.
But there's also no office. Apple has it, no office.
And they're trying to set up one.
They're trying to set up, so yeah. Anyway, so let's see what do. Anything better? Oh no, it's exactly the same.
If you search for Turkish, Google is better. If you search for English, it's almost same.
But beware that this is being recorded.
Oh.
But nobody knows who you are, really. I'm not going to tell your name. So, well, the example here is a pizza builder. And this abstract class pizza builder, it is going to deliver me the pizza object. And how I use it is like that. I better be looking at how I use it first. There is this painter, and it has a pizza builder, and well, I give this pizza builder to it, I suppose. Yes, it said pizza builder. When I call the construct pizza, it is the pizza builder will create a new pizza product and will build several components in it. And now take a look at the when I call create new pizza product, it is just initiating this pizza. And for each of these, whatever it is added. So this is the abstract one. So maybe I have a Hawaiian how do I say it? Hawaiian pizza builder that's extending this my abstract pizza builder. So there are different components with it. If it is a spicy pizza builder, then it has different components to it. So all of them are overridden because, well, of course they are abstract. Then I'm overriding all of them, and so this is how it works, Yeah, so there's a C# version and a C++ version just for you. Old days. I remember the old days now. I totally don't. Oh, there's a PHP one too. Ruby. Good. Well, if your favorite language is missing, please feel free to add it on. Oh, I'm running out of battery in here. So that is it. I mean, and the the last thing, which is important, it is relationship with the composite pattern. You remember the composite pattern, that it is a little bit strange and could be error prone because when you're creating the composite, you remember the menu and the menu items probably, that we had this menu of a restaurant, and the menu would have some menu items which are also another menu. So it was like a tree structure, and we wanted to be able to model that structure. So we choose to use composite pattern. But when you're creating it, to make it easier, it is possible to use a builder. Then you can say, okay, then add these menu items into this menu and give it to me. So it will be easier. So you can have a builder And within this builder, you can ask this builder to create the menu plus the menu items in it, and then ask it to deliver it to you as a complete, one object. Does it make sense, or you remember the composite pattern? Some of you didn't, was not here. There was no blank faces. I don't know what to say at this point. I'm asking a question. Do you remember? No answers? Is you really? Yes, you do. Okay. Or is it because just you want to go on and not to? Because if you say no, I will go back and go on that. Let's say yes, and we will take a look at it later when we get home. It's a white lie, is it? No, you really definitely remember that. Okay. I'm convinced. Okay, that you know what you know. Okay. So, what is this? The next one. Well, the next item is this. Well, since we are sort of over with all the design patterns that, at least for now, for today, or for this lecture, we are finished. That's all, over. So, but there is another thing which is called the composition of design patterns that we can use them together. We will quickly go over that. So, very quickly. That means that it is possible to use, of course, they are not alone. And we talked about that, patterns are never alone. There is nothing like, there is one pattern and that's all. It's always like in architecture, there is no other place that they use design patterns maybe. But there are different things. Maybe, did I told you about Eric Berne, Dr. Eric Berne? There's a psychologist. He's the founder of the transactional analysis. He has a book called Games People Play. There's again Teaching with Google. Teaching with Bing. Okay. So we're doing Teaching with Bing. So this is our guy.
Head of Bing in UK is Turkish. He will be sorry if you don't use it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Just show him this video. But it wasn't me. You tell her, him or her?
Him, yeah.
Yeah, you tell him that it wasn't me who suggested that Google is better in Turkish. We should delete this section from the video. He would understand. Now, these things are important to you as well. I mean, read this book. This is very interesting. Yeah. This is the guy, and this is the book. Written in 1940? No, 64. Okay. There has to be a... Yeah, here it is. It has a web page. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, this guy, I think it's interesting that you should know about it. This is maybe not about programming, but it's interesting. This is another place that, sort of a design pattern, not design pattern, I would say, but he is detecting some patterns. And he's saying that people, apart from the rituals that we have, like, rituals like wedding or funerals, they are all rituals which are strict, that everybody knows is part. So place that part, that you know what you have to say, what's going to happen. So you exactly say that word, like you say yes when the guy asks, do you want to marry this man or woman? You say yes, you know, it's something like that. That's a ritual, so you know exactly what's going to happen, what you're going to say. But a game is something like, it is not exactly, you don't know exactly what you're going to say, but it's a game anyway. That there are roles, like what do you want to look at? Let's see this one. Stupid. I don't remember what it is. Oh, let me.
Oops, very nice book.
Well, oh, I know this one. Like, see what you made me do. So there are two people. And one party is telling the other one is that, oh, you made me do this. So, well, he's doing something and telling her that you make me do this. You know, that type of, or for example, you say to the other party that, look how stupid I am or how bad I am on this. You know, I'm this is happening to me, or I'm incapable, not talented, or stuff like that. You are, you know, lowering your position, that you're saying bad things about yourself, with the hope that the other party will say, no, you're great, you're wonderful. So we'll uplift you. So, well, this is, he says, is a game. That there are many games that we're playing, and some of them you're repeatedly using them. Like he was talking about a father and a daughter, that they were always fighting with each other. Then, just to be able to, at the end, make a peace and hug each other and cry and to open up. Because they weren't normally being able to do that in the first place. So they need to first fight, throw things to each other, and then in the next sequence, they are getting close and hugging each other and opening up and talking about things that they cannot normally be able to talk. So this is another thing. So with all of them, what I'm trying to say, for example, with this one, you will see that all of these games are interlinked. It talks about another one. I mean, all of them are linked. They are a group. They are never alone. There are also, for example, plots. If I can. There is about 40 something different plots that they came up with. Yeah. 36 dramatic situations. Well, this is more like design patterns, because this is when you're writing something, when you're writing a novel, when you're writing a screenplay, you have some of them, like pursuit or vengeance taken for kin upon kin. Do you know what this is? For example, this is Hamlet. This is vengeance taken for kin upon kin. It's vengeance is, you are, Hamlet's uncle kills his father and becomes the king. And then he has a vengeance for his kin, so this uncle, for that he is killing his father. So this is exactly that. So this is one plot. So this is repeated in many different novels when you look at it. And today if you want to write something, a novel or a story, there is no escape that you will be repeating something that is previously written. That you cannot create a new plot. All of them are here. And the thing is that they are all interlinked. Madness, yeah, slaying of kin unrecognized, self-sacrifice for kin, crimes of love, obstacles to love, an enemy loved, ambition, an enemy loved, like, I know. And in one story, it is not that you take only one of them. The good story is that you mixed several of these. Maybe there is a main plot, and you need side plots. When you think about all movies and everything, you have a main plot and you have several of the smaller things going on with other characters. Hello, thank you for coming. Well, what I say is that you use a composition of everything, so it is not only one, and it is not only, this is a language. This is why Christopher Alexander called it a pattern language. So it is not one pattern that he's talking about, it is a language of many design patterns. So we talked about several of them. There are so many others. If you do another big search, I'm feeling like promoting Microsoft. How the world is changing so quickly. It was once the there are some very nice websites that you can find. Yeah, one of them is this, hillside.net. The Hillside group. You will find many design patterns, and all of them are, they've never been alone, that they come as a package. It's a language, so you use them together. So it is normal that you can mix them up. Yes, if you take a look at, maybe you already know this place, this website. Maybe. Okay. So when it comes to decomposition, probably.
Are they the same with Hillside Hotel?
Hillside what?
Hillside Hotel Group?
Yes, this is a side business. They weren't making enough money out of hotels, saunas, and spas. Or it is very much related to what they are doing. In their architecture, they are using design patterns, so they decided to contribute more to, I don't know what else.